Hello everyone, Joanne with StampingInTheValley.com, and welcome to my craft room. First, I want to thank everyone for the prayers for my dad. He has passed away, but he's in a better place, and I know he is looking down on me. So thank you so much for all of your thoughts and prayers. I appreciate it. So today we're going to go ahead and get on with this Hedgehugs. I love these little Hedgehugs. I really fell in love with these little guys. And here's a card that I created. I kind of wanted them at a picnic. That's what I was going for with this. So let's go ahead and dive right in and start to make our card. I started with Rich Razzleberry base right here. And it's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, just like this. When I have a colored card base, I always put an insert, and this insert is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. The piece that we're going to be working on is, and this is just a regular Whisper White, not the thick, is 5 1/4 by 4. And then this comes from our Tutti Frutti DSP stack, and this piece is 5 1/4 by 1 1/2. And this is a very simple card to make, and it came out so cute. I used our burlap ribbon and our lemon lime twist. Okay, let me show that to you. Here is our beautiful finely woven ribbon in the lemon lime twist. That's what I tied the bow out of, using the 10-second bow maker. And you guys know I absolutely love this. And this is our burlap ribbon. I love this. You can do so much with this as an element. You know, as you see what I did on this card. So let's go ahead with the inside of the card. First, let's move this aside. Let's go ahead with the inside of the card. And I like to decorate it. So I brought in the little flower here. And I'm going to use my garden green. Because this is a red rubber stamp, you can use your markers to color on this red rubber. I love to do this kind of work with, this is from the Regal collection. Garden green, and then I'm going to use Perfect Plum. And I'm just going to color the red rubber stamp with the markers. Now this does not work with the Stampin' Blends, okay? Nor does this work on photopolymer, just the red rubber, okay? Now when you have this inked up, just breathe on it. Just to moisten the ink and come right to your project and stamp. And you get a beautiful, beautiful image. So let's go ahead and apply this to the inside of our card. We'll move the next layer that we're going to work on. I'm going to use some glittered enamel dots also. I'm running out of those, so that is something that I really used a lot of. Okay, so we put our snail down, bring our card base in, and this leaves a nice border around. And I don't know, whenever I send a card out, like especially a thank you card to you guys if you order from me, I leave it blank inside, and I put a sticky note to tell you thank you for ordering from me, so that you can then use the card over again, and I send an envelope. I don't know, what do you guys like? Sentiment on the inside or no sentiment on the inside? If you guys tend to, you know, do that, what do you do? Do you like it where you can write your sentiment in there where it's blank, or do you like a stamped sentiment? So message me or comment in the comments below. It was just something I was thinking about. Okay, so now we're going to bring this part of our card in, and we are going to use the Stampin' Blends right here. And this is the Light Daffodil Delight. So what I was going for with the picnic is the sunshine. So I just took my Stampin' Blends and I just colored just like that. Just like it was sunshine in the background. That these little hedgehugs are out on a, or hedgehogs are out giving hugs on a sunshiny day. And that's all that I did there. Okay. Now I am going to bring my card base in, because this is one time that I am going to attach this to my card base first. So I'm going to use my snail. I decided to do it this way because of the positioning of the little hedgehogs. Okay, so I'm going to bring this in and attach it to my card. And try to get things evenly spaced. There we go. Okay, just like that. Now, then we're going to bring in our Tutti Frutti. Okay, and again, this is 5 1/4 by 1 1/2. And we're going to attach this to the bottom, kind of like that this is the tablecloth. And this should fit perfectly at the bottom. Not seeing any white space whatsoever when you attach this. Just like that. And this is why I wanted to do this, because I want to stamp my hedgehogs up there. Okay? I'm going to open this up. And to hold it down, I'm just going to put a clear block on it, okay? Just like that. Now, I want to get my early espresso ink, and that's what I'm going to do these little guys in. First, this little guy. They're so adorable. I just think they're cute. Okay, and above this area right here, above that area, and you want to leave a little bit because you want your burlap ribbon to go there also, just like that. That came out beautifully. And then let's put our other little guy next to him. Just like that. Beautiful. I want to take my sentiment, sending hedgehugs your way, and put that up here in the corner. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and color our little mushrooms here. Let's go ahead and color this flower. Now, I used the early espresso ink, so it's not the Memento, so you definitely don't want to use the Stampin' Blends because it will bleed out. So you want to use a marker here, and I'm just going to color that little flower red. This is cherry cobbler. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and color our mushrooms. Let's see, we'll go with the cherry cobbler. Let's move that out of the way. Just like that. I don't know if I'm going to get the cards designed for next month. I'm going to try to this weekend. Of course, I have to travel a little bit for my father. So if I don't get to that, I'm sorry. I will get to it when I get back. And I know you're probably wondering, how is she so calm? It is because my father was suffering, and you can't be selfish. You have to, when you love people, you have to know when to let them go. And it's okay, because he is in a better place with the Lord. Right there. Okay, so I use black on the stems and come back with the cherry cobbler right here. And I just feel like I've been on here long enough to where I can kind of talk to you guys. So I appreciate all the comments and everything, and all the prayers for him. I really do. Okay, so right here again, we're just going to breathe on it. And I'm going to bring the card base in. And I'm going to stamp the little mushrooms right here on, it's almost like that this is the picnic cloth that's on the ground. And now I've used glue dots on the back of this piece of burlap. Okay, I put 2 glue dots here, I angled a couple here, and then 2 on the end. I made my bow, of course, with the 10-second Wonderful Bow Maker, and I'm going to apply this right here. Right there. And see why I wanted my hedgehogs up, or my hedgehogs up a little bit? because I wanted this burlap to kind of be like the ground, you know, the dirt and then the grass and like that. And here we're almost done with our card. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to bring in our enamel glitter dots here, or enamel dot, yes, they're glittered enamel dots actually, is what they're called. And we're just going to add just a couple of these guys around. Beautiful. And there's our card for this weekend. Okay? Love that. And look in the inside when you open it up. So comment in below, you know, if you, I don't know, do you like a sentiment, don't you? It's like a question. So, yeah, I'd like to know what you guys think. Here is our adorable cards. I love these hedgehogs. Guys, you could do so much with these little guys right here. Look for more. I want to play with that skunk next. I think he's adorable too. Just too cute. Thanks for watching and happy crafting. Please go to stampinginthevalley.com, click on the big blue button, order any and all of your Stampin' Up! Supplies.